Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are actually into map number 1 in the lower bracket final. We've got Team Dequaza on the left-hand side for a weird reason, and Team Hopaka on the right. Go ahead and swap these around really quickly for all of you, and there we go. Yeah, Team Dequaza on the left. Yeah, Dequaza's on the left. All right, so we are going to Blackheart's Bay. Let's get through our little housekeeping really quickly. It's the Meta Madness style of draft. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 5 series. We're going to Blackheart's Bay for map number 1. This is the choice of the admins. Predetermined. First map in these best of 5s, I believe in all the best of 5s, the GSL stage and the playoffs are chosen by the admins. Not sure if next weekend will be a different map order, but if it is, cool. If not, whatever. We'll still see Haunted Mines, Blackheart's Bay, Braxis Holdout, and Warhead Junction. At least we saw those this weekend, and maybe they'll shuffle it around, maybe not. But there are no tournament baseline bans. All 90 heroes are available. The bans at the top of the screen do not add to the ban list. It's only heroes that are picked and played. So after map number 1, there will be 10 heroes unavailable. After map 2, there will be 20 heroes unavailable. And then hopefully we get into a map 3, 4, and 5, because map 5s are where things get really interesting. But as I mentioned, Blackheart's Bay map number 1. We'll see how things unfold for these two teams. I passed out after stuffing my face with Taco Bell. Yeah, I kind of did too. Me and my friend are debating who pays for the first date between a man and a woman. I mean, it kind of depends on what you've established. I mean, it's modern day, like, I don't know. The world is really expensive, so, I mean, it's just really what you've decided between you two. I think that's one of those things that you should be communicating that with that person. I don't think people should expect it on either side. I don't think a man should expect a woman to pay. I don't think a woman should expect a man to pay. I think there should be a conversation between the two parties, and they should decide together what they want to do. That's what I think. I don't think anyone should be expected. Because if you're expecting things like that in a relationship that hasn't even begun, then you're expecting things that you're just expecting things without conversation. Now, if you say, "Hey, I'd like to take you out to dinner," I would say that it is implied in the offering. Like, I always say this: words are very important. Like the words you use are very important. "I would like to take you to dinner" is different than "we should go out to dinner." Those, in my opinion, are two different sentences. Open communication, insanity. I know, right? So, I think it's the way that you phrase it, and at the end of the day, I think people should just have that conversation. Be like, "We're going out, I would like to pay," or "We're going out, I don't know you, you don't know me, we'll split the bill, we'll pay for our things, and, you know, we'll go from there." Talking to girls is scary, Bahamut. That's why I don't do it. That's why I sit in my house, and I stream, and I have a spine injury, so I actually don't go anywhere. Hanzo Hammer will be banned away. We've got a Blaze, Rhaegar, Diablo on the left-hand side to start things out. Dahaka, Brightwing on the right will be your first two picks here, as we still have a main tank needed for the side of Team Hopaka. As I mentioned, they were dropped down from that upper bracket final, so they do have the warm-up. Team Dequaza, we'll see how they're going to do here in map number 1. If they're, coming in a little cold, did they have like a little scrim warm-up? Did they play some ARAMs? Did they warm up and prepare? Or were they just chilling and watching the games and just kind of making notes as to what the enemy team was doing, or Team Hopaka was doing? So we'll have to see. Blaze, Rhaegar, Diablo. I would like to see some sort of like auto attacker to apply to have some sort of siege damage. So the Cassie is not bad. The Genji is gonna be able to dive in with Diablo and such. Okay. Harassment onto the Brightwing is pretty strong, but Dahaka, Brightwing, Muradin, Greymane, it's a fairly fantastic draft. I wouldn't mind a Falstad here. Falstad for a global. Zool could be grabbed for push potential. Could actually see... No, the Dahaka's going to be dealing... Yeah, I'd actually say Falstad here. Falstad would be absolutely fantastic. The Gust is a great way to push back the enemy with so much dive potential, but it's going to be Malthael instead. Okay? A relationship is not a transactional thing and varies for each specific event. I agree. That's exactly what I think too. Women expect men to pay for at least the first date. It's likely a regional too. I mean, I wouldn't say that every woman expects every man to pay, like, you know. I feel like that's very general, but eh. My first date was entirely free. We took some board games to a study room in a library. I think that's code for something. Exactly, Wildfire. Exactly. On the left-hand side for Team Dayquaza, we have got Dayquaza playing Blaze, Madara Cassia, Dark Genji, Gamerboy Rhaegar, and Ilian will be your Diablo. Anyone free the sharks? No sharks to be freed. Right side of the map, we're looking at Team Hopaka, Hunter Orc on Brightwing, High Wraith is your Dehaka, Parnax is playing Muradin, Mariel is Greymane, and last but not least, Hopaka to play that Malthael. On a Pale Horse for Malthael, so he gains an additional 20%, so he's got 150 mount speed. He's zooming! Makes his way all the way to the eye first. Diablo throws a Fire Stomp out. Diablo going Devil's Due level 1. We've got the Agile Dismount. Q build for Cassia. Drag immediately laying onto Diablo. He gets cleansed by Gamerboy, but Diablo dropping down to a third of his HP. He's just going to Hearth out immediately. A game called Potion Explosions. Pretty fun. Ah. Potion Explosions, you don't say. Give
me that ding dong.
Enhanced agility for Dehaka at level 1, so he'll also have some movement speed buffs as he's gonna. Ooh, that's a nice shadow charge. Dark jumps in with the shurikens to the face, some body blocking coming through, and High Rate gets dropped down to 50% considering, or was trying to throw a drag back into the enemy. None to be found. We'll see camps on the left and the right to be grabbed here. We have doubloon chests opening up soon as Blackheart has spawned on the battleground. We'll get that north-south positioning chest soon, as I mentioned, and until then it's still grabbing camps and putting all of our coins on the Brightwing. Twitch Gamble's going on, by the way. And this is an elimination best of 5, everybody. As a reminder, this is an elimination best of 5. Loser of this series it's the end of their Banshee Cup Season 2. Winner of the series punches their tickets into the playoff bracket, which is going to be happening in the first weekend in May as Great Rating Phase shifts in. Greymane is going to get some HP, but it's just not enough. First Blood goes over to the side of Team Dayquaza as now Team Hopaka are on the retreat in bottom lane. Parnax able to get away with that Dwarf Toss. Who's holding what? It's a heck load of doubloons over the side of Team Dayquaza. Currently holding 14 out of the 10 necessary. I think Genji had like 7 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Genji's got 7 as he, the best wave clear in Heroes of the Storm, will work on top lane wave. Blaze pushing up things in bottom. 9,000 to 5,000. Let's go, chat. I hope you all enjoyed the Mario Party yesterday. That was a blast. That's so much fun playing Mario Party with Big Scary Duck, Totski, and Ninja. They're just good people. Good people and fun people to play Mario Party with, so I may bug them and bother them to see if they want to play again in May. Hopefully they had fun. I had a blast yesterday. I had such a good time playing Mario Party. Genji gonna turn in his 7. We've got more doubloons to be grabbed here on the left-hand side from this doubloon camp and Siege Giant camp. Genji gets his handful in. Madara just needs to get 3. Brightwing looking for a delay. She does have that magic spit level 4, so she's got the 1.1 range increase. Currently with a 6.6 attack range, so a little bit more safety. You also, though, have cooldown reduction on your Soothing Mist from those basic attacks as well to consider. Dahaka doing double soak duties. He's actually he's not even going to get the vision here, so he is seen, I believe. Yeah, he is seen getting this camp. Oh, he's going to brush talk down into bottom lane. Greymaine's the one to get picked off. And now it's just kind of... they get the drag onto Madara, but Genji jumps in. Diablo answers with a Shadow Charge. Lurker Strain Burrow from Dahaka. And unfortunately, High Rate doesn't get much value brush talking down here. You missed the end. Who won? I did. I got first place. There was a star for most like movement around the map, like most squares passed or whatever. And I literally, Ninja got it, and I also got it. And then there was a Bowser one, and that one was for Ninja. So I was 1 star ahead of Big Scary Duck, which is all I needed to be. Ninja was like 3 stars behind me or something like that, so he got 2, but he was still 1 behind me. So, I got first place. Pretty nice. Level 10's almost here. We also will see Touch of Death from Malthael. Reduce that healing from potential Ancestral by 50%. A drag will connect onto Rhaegar here. We have a jump propulsion from Blaze as well. Hunter Orc getting really low. Hopaka has rotated in. Some gems to be dropped really quickly. As Diablo Shadow charges. Blaze with a jet propulsion on the right-hand side. That's a lot of damage onto Greymane. Diablo Souls are completed. But this is 9 coins. Madara? No, Madara. No. Madara's absolutely fine. More coins over to the side of Team Dayquaza. Of course you had fun then. You won. Everyone knows that the only way to have fun is to win. Exactly. Honestly, even if I didn't get first, I had so much fun yesterday. I could have gotten last yesterday. I would have been just as happy, honestly. By the way, for our lovely Tier 3 subs, there are 2 new emotes. If you have not discovered them yet and you're a Tier 3 sub, be sure to check out the amazing emotes I made after stream yesterday. I worked really hard for half an hour on them. Diablo comes in with the Shadow Charge here. Fire Stomp as well. Emerald Wind from Brightwing activated. Soothing Mist will come through at the end right there. An Avatar from Muradin has to be activated. He throws a Stormbolt back. By the way, it was Bunker, Ball Lightning. We've got an Ancestral, X-Strike, and Lightning Breath for Diablo. On the opposing side, Emerald Winds, Avatar, Curse Bullet, Last Rites, and Isolation. As Diablo's taking a lot of damage right here. I want to say the Isolation did go out, and it did. It connected onto him. Greymane trying to run down Diablo, and that's a lot of coins dropped from him. Bottom fort will go down. Blaze trying to take down Hopaka in mid. He's got his friends rotating in as well. Phase Shift from Brightwing joins in. We have 5 seconds on Emerald Wind. Polymorph slows down Dark here for a moment, but Hunter Orc will be taken out. Malthael's able to dip dive and dodge around. Maybe. That's a good little wiggle away from Dayquaza's Jet Propulsion. And I do think Cassia Fend is just not going to be enough to find a kill. They do get the Brightwing kill, though. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, Siege Giants are still pushing. Beautiful, Lard. Thank you. I literally was like, I think we were playing Mario Party, and I was like, oh my god, I should make my back emotes. I should make back emotes. The hitting the top of the car is just too good. Like, God, I love that. So, first turn in for the side of Team Hopaka. And they'll be looking for 13 talent here as well, but this is going to be Bunch of cannonballs into mid lane tower. Mid lane fort, excuse me. Ooh, are we bossing? No, we're just checking. Okay. What's the turn-in looking like? 10 on the left, 14, 16 on the right. Okay. So, Team Opaka with a back-to-back turn availability. Diablo Shadow Charges finds a lone Muradin here. Not sure why Muradin was here. Gets the phase shift from Brightwing, and as well as the Emerald Wind. Now, Diablo, he's a pig. He tries to get inside this bunker and won't be able to do so. Didn't have any souls to respawn. That's going to be for 6 coins, sorry, dropped by Cassia, and Team Opaka, they're going to get a double kill, they're going to get boss, and I assume they're going to get turn-in as well. Still no freeing on the Sharks, and I can't do anything about it. Bottom lane, Malthael is down over here. Please turn in your 7 gems, Opaka. You've made me so nervous this entire game. It's holding 7 coins. Between Dahaka, they need another 2. Maybe they can steal. Maybe they can get this Siege Giant camp. Or maybe Hunter Orc just rotates down. Emerald Wind activated. Dark is a little low here. Muradin being pushed around. Diablo Lightning Breath cooking up a Dwarf King. He activates the Avatar, but he's dead. He is definitely dead. 2 coins needed for a summoning of Blackheart. We should get another doubloon chest summon, I think, soon. Unless I missed a second round. Malthael quickly soaks bottom. He's going to discover that 3 enemy heroes are here, but Malthael self-cleanses with his level 13. Phase shift from Brightwing will come through. Siege Giant's grab for bottom lane. Dark able to natural or cybernetic agility out of that. Curse Bullet thrown out by Greymane. Ball Lightning connects onto a few enemies. This is going to be the retreat to the right. Dahaka's trying to put some damage back onto this Genji who's just threatening. Attempt on to drag Dayquaza, but there's no connection onto the Blaze, and a bit of a scuffle in bottom lane, but no major fight, no major advantage to be found. Big quick clear on this blue chest. Still one on the north side of the map, but take a look at that in a moment. 16 talent here on both sides. Drag from Dahaka lands onto Diablo. Gamerboy with this Rhaegar, 24 seconds to go in Ancestor Healing. Meanwhile, there's an isolation, Last Rites into Genji. That will be a stack of Last Rites. Second stack, actually, for Malthael right there. As Diablo does not have Soul 78 currently. Blaze looking to just slow down the enemy, but it still is going to be Diablo falling. Muradin with the Dwarf launch in. Looks for the Stormbolt, can't find anything. And this will just be Siege Giant stolen away. 2 coins are needed for the turn-in, and Hunter Orc could float on over and grab those. Speaking of grabbing coins, High Wraith is going to move into this top mid area. I guess mid lane area, and he'll quickly grab these 5 doubloons. And I mean, it is 25 doubloons in the pockets of Team Opaka. 23, sorry, math is hard.
Enough to buy my services for now.
Oh, they would have had 25, but anyways, the turn-in. It is, let's see, so they're going to need 14 for the next. I think they actually have, like, back-to-back-to-back turn-ins. I think. That's scary. A real scary situation right now. Okay, so top lane, High Wraith is quickly clearing things out over here. Dahaka's got Brush Stock up and available if he needs it. There is actually enough for a Blackheart Barrage from the left-hand side, but they're going to need Blaze's 6. Muradin's rotating down. He's going to be interrupted by Diablo. So the turn-in will go through. And Dayquaza gets those last few in. So no back-to-back summoning, but either way, Blackheart will take down the fort in bottom lane and probably get shots on the mid lane keep. Top lane is being pushed up by Dahaka with Brightwing floating around as well. Enemy team not really showing on the map currently. Genji actually the only one showing in bottom lane. There's that bottom fort going down as I mentioned. No drag onto Genji. Okay. There was an attempt onto his life, but no actual CC connection. Okay. But now it's Team Holpaka looking for the turn-in. Greymane with the vast majority. Immediate drag. Curse Bullet into Madara, who gets the Ancestor Healing. Emerald Wind will be activated by the Brightwing. Inevitable end. Oh no, Touch of Death is going to reduce some of that healing right there, but Cassius still goes down. Diablo, does he have full souls? He doesn't, and he is going to be able to actually get it off of that kill into Malthael. And Diablo still lives. No, wait a second. He's going to be dragged. Jet Propulsion from Blaze. Here comes Genji with a Swift Strike through. There are so many gems currently on the ground. Pardex is low. Genji gets dragged. He actually misses the Shurikens that would have gotten the kill. Genji threw the Shurikens just slightly to the right instead of down onto Muradin. Totem goes down. That's a Cursed Bullet. Gamer Boy is annihilated, but this is a beautiful Jet Propulsion from Blaze. Dahaka with 8 coins currently. Dayquaza gets 16 picked up, and that's another turn in for Team Dayquaza, who, I mean, they were kind of falling behind, but it's looking better and better and better. Midkeep should go down from this. Are they going to go for boss here? Oh, thank you so much for Get What. I appreciate that, bud. What'd you end up getting? Corsair's got some quality products, and that's not just because they're the sponsor. I mean, my PC is mostly Corsair. RAM, case, cooler, fans, power supply, pretty much everything but CPU, GPU, and motherboard. Otherwise, everything is Corsair. High Wraith getting 10 turned in here. 14 needed for a Blackheart's Barrage from Team Hopaka. 18 needed, and only another 4 need to be picked up, coin-wise. Bottom lane camp, 15 seconds. Doubloon camp over here is up and available. Genji... Okay, Brightwing's able to get out, okay. Brightwing will get out. There is the available summon. Hopaka's got 4. High Wraith with only 2 right now. Camp in the top right up in about 5 seconds. Alright, so it's just looking like a lot of camp priority between these two sides. Just checking doubloon camp timers and such. Did Brightwing go for upgrade at 20? She did. Picked up that intensive wins. Like, she can basically do Emerald wins every 5 seconds, and there's going to be 1 activation. Diablo comes in with a Shadow Charge. X-Strike from Genji as well. Living Weapon gets some decent cooldown. He actually gets the full reset. Avatar from Muradin is active. Ancestor Healing will be denied by that Touch of Death from Malthael. That 50% healing reduction from level 7 talent. Malthael, though, traded. Malthael buys back in because he has that level 20 no one can stop death. Fine booty has been spawned on the map. Blaze still dead for 48 seconds. Okay. So High Wraith has the turn in. Midkeep will go down. Shots into top, I do believe. I'm actually not 100% sure where it's going to go. Malthael will clear out mid. He's got some work to do in bottom lane as well. Brightwing's going to help out with that. High Wraith has the turn in. Alright, 13 to go for our Blaze. As I mentioned, mid keep goes down to 2 shots. Is it now top keep? Yes, it is. Boss up in 2 minutes 30 seconds. Camp over here on the right is going to be grabbed, but they have 3, 5, 6, 7 versus the enemy's 25. Yeah. So Diablo once again set up in the bush.
The red team's destroyed.
Dahaka showing in top lane. Bottom shots, 1 more shot will go through. Man, this is I like that we're just really playing into the map objective. It's mostly trying to siege through Blackheart here. Avatar activated. Ball Lightning from the Cassius. She does have infinite level 20. Muradin activates his rewind. There's a drag connecting onto Rhaegar, who does get the self-cast Ancestral, trying to share that healing. Brightwing does go down. High Rate throws out the isolation in the wrong direction, unfortunately. Last Rites onto Genji. He will be taken down. Jet Propulsion through that way. Big Ball of Lightning coming out from Cassia. Madara doesn't get the full reset. 7 seconds to go. As Diablo Souls were consumed. Top lane wave is pushing in. Did they get this turn in time? Parnax is going to try and delay with just presence. Earth Grasp Totem slowing things down, and Dayquaza, Gamer Boy do get the channel here. Okay. Oh my god. What a ridiculous game. So blue shots will fire out. Top keep is gone. Bottom keep, it's going to be on low if... Low to little HP. I feel like that's the exact same thing, but... Dayquaza clears out the wave before it scratches much of the core shielding, if at all. Wasted shot, Blackheart. Wasted shot. Last Rites on the Gamer Boy. Don't get the kill. Doesn't get the kill. 4 stacks for Malthael. Has enough time elapsed for... Yes, it has. Bottom keep. Actually, above 50%. High Rate gets he's going for an immediate turn, and I just like how we're just trading turn-ins between the two teams. Emerald Wind, and there's no delay from the Blaze Oil Slick, but 1 coin is needed from Greymane or Malthael to get this Blackheart summoning. Boss is up. Are they gonna feign boss? What's the game plan here? I just realized it's 9 a.m. already? God dang. Morning is flying by. Okay, so... Madara's gonna poke back onto Muradin here. Gets the insta-mount. As I mentioned, just 1 coin needs to be turned in. Greymane with the Inner Beast active. He's going to be Shadow Charged by Diablo. There's an Emerald Wind from Brightwing. Ball Lightning from Cassia being activated immediately as the bunker comes down from Blaze. Ancestor Healing coming out, but the Touch of Death is going to remove some of that healing ability from that 50%. Big Swift Strike through the enemies, and Malthael Muradin will go down. Malthael buys back in. Greymane getting low here. He's going to be Twin Flame to death. His singular coin will be dropped. A triple kill to the side of Team Dayquaza. And what do they want to do with this right now? They're all kind of scattering around. Madara immediately went to boss. Madara's like, I'm going boss. This is what I am doing. Dahaka's going to get the turn in. Bottom keep should be taken down from this full barrage. Malthael, is he just going core? What are we doing here?
Huh? They're all paid up? Bah, who cares? Let's get to the fun part.
Okay, boss for top lane. And Dahaka's in mid. Malthael's just soaking up bottom lane. They're committing to top lane push. Yep, they're going to grab this camp as well. Blackheart's going to take down keep, and there's still going to be like 3 shots left that'll go on core. It'll scratch the shielding, but I don't think it'll do much more than that. Dahaka's hearthing out. Boss plus wave is coming in through top, plus the members of Team Dayquaza. Malthael's currently harassing Blaze on our mini-map, but we'll take a look over here first. Boss is going to start working on the shielding. Muradin activates the rewind, trying to pressure onto Cassia Madara. Core defenses are going to split our Diablo away. He activates Lightning Breath, trying to cook up the enemies. He's actually just focusing on the core right now. Diablo getting really low, but Boss is still so healthy, it doesn't matter. It's GG's over to the side of Team Dayquaza with a good call to just end map number 1 here on Blackheart's Bay. welcome back everybody into the Banshee Cup Group A. We are here in the final best of 5 in the lower bracket final between the members of Team Dayquaza versus Team Hopaka. Best of 5 series, and map number 1 was won by Team Dayquaza. We'll see, this is going to be first pick chosen by Hopaka. So map choice is coming out from our blue squad. As we get into our ban phase here, I'd like to remind you all, it's the Meta Madness style of draft, so the heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps. The 10 heroes we saw in Blackheart's Bay are not going to be playable here in this Tomb of the Spider Queen map. Tomb of the Spider Queen is fantastic in the double soak duties. It's kind of similar, a bit similar to Blackheart, as you have your double soak through top and mid, and then you have the solo lane and bottom, gank rotations down there, and also priority onto the Siege Giant camp that's down there as well. Alright, what do they want to ban out here as well? Genji's already been played, yeah, so Hanzo's up if they want to get rid of that. Maiev is very, very commonly banned away, alright. No Maiev, no Junkrat, no Whitemane, no Hogger. What do they want? Something up.
Oh, this is my jam!
Lucio in the house. Okay, Lucio being picked up here is fantastic as a start. Good mobility. Push off value, wave of force, not wave of force. Sound wave is a good way to just kind of displace the enemy as well. Sylvanas is an immediate grab, and her siege and her siege amplification is absolutely amazing. Johanna with this as well is just a strong, solid tank. Good draft so far from Team Dayquaza. I like the way they've started things out here. Haven't really, well, I mean, they just have a really good start. They haven't really shown what they plan to do, and 2 great heroes. Alright, Lucio, and what else are we going to be pairing together here for Tomb of the Spider Queen? They'll go into Garrosh, okay. Gul'dan for wave clear. I actually really like this quite a bit. This is really, really nice. Something like an Imperius would be pretty nice as well. Be able to have some other form of CC lock people in place. Ban-wise, probably going to be a solo lane ban, maybe Rexxar, in case, unless Team Dayquaza wants to grab it, but Rexxar is fairly good for this map. Is Madara the only NA player? Porky's on one of the teams as well. Yeah, Crush. Yeah, Crush is right. Porky plays next weekend. No, Cure's not playing in this. Cure didn't sign up for this because he was when this started, he was taking his break during Ramadan. So the only ones that are in this are Porky and Madara from NA. I don't even think Cure's a sub. Wait, am I wrong? Is Cure actually playing? I feel like I saw him last week. I think maybe Cure was a sub for one of the teams last week. Oh, Fancy Pants is also playing for Team Banana. Fancy Pants also plays for Team Banana. Fancy Pants is NA.
For the alliance above all.
Jaden for Team Dino is NA. So you've actually got Porky, Jaden, Madara, Fancy Pants, and that's it. Yeah, I think Cure was a sub, maybe? No, I don't think Cure could have been a sub. I don't think... Anyways. There's the Rexxar. We had a Hanzo and Yrel ban during that last ban phase while I got slightly distracted. There's something in my eye. Ouch. Ow, 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 ow. Ouch. Ouch. Man, I don't know what happened. I got like an eyelash or something stuck. I think I got it, actually. I think I got it. There we go. God, that was awful. All right, well, either way, draft is completed. I've flubbed my way through it once again. Anduin, Mephisto will be the last 2 picks on the left-hand side. Rexar, Falstad for the right. Pretty good draft for Tomb of Spider Queen on both these sides. We'll see how it all shapes up. All right, Twitch Gamble is up and ready to go. Here we are on map number 2 in our second best of 5 of the day. Final best of 5 for Group A, final best of 5 of the day. Winner of this qualifies for the playoffs starting May 4th. Loser takes a place, and that's the end of their Banshee Cup Season 2. I personally want 5 maps, but we'll see what ends up happening here. I think the draft of Team Alpaca could rally here in map 2, but that's for you all to gamble on as we introduce our players. Sir Dequaza playing the Leoric Horus crew, Madara Mephisto, Gamer Boy Anduin, Alien will be your Johanna, and of course, last but not least, we will have a Dark Sylvanas. Right side of the map, Team Alpaca. Mario will be the Gul'dan. We'll see Hunter Orc Lucio, Parnax Garrosh, High Wraith playing Rexar, Misha, of course, played by Misha. And Alpaca is going to be on the Falstad. Level 1s, nothing too different. Consume Vitality for Leoric, Even-Handed Blessing on the Anduin. We've got Lightning Nova build for our Mephisto. Sylvanas will be having the Overwhelming Affliction. We'll have another Chaotic Energy Gul'dan. Actually, this was the same Gul'dan player from previous, I believe, from that Braxis game. Or was that Braxis? I can't remember. But that was a Globe Gul'dan game. Oh my God, we have the first Gathering Storm game of like the entire tournament, and immediately gets 5 stacks. Immediate. All right. Okay. All right. Q build Falstad. I personally love Q build Falstad. So much fun to play. So rewarding. There's something about having like 75 stacks and landing a big juicy Q explosion onto the enemy in the late game. Especially with the boomerang level 7 for the armor debuff, spell armor debuff, and the increased explosive damage. But 4 globes for Gul'dan as he's gonna break away to the right hand side with our Lucio. Grab this camp from mid lane. Rexar at level 1 went into Bird of Prey. No utility from the from the talent that I can't remember the name of. Flare. There we go. Level 4 is on the way for both sides. So I'm gonna turn off my T here as the Orc will not be ganked in bottom lane. Hunter Orc is going for a bit of an adventure right now. Does scout out the enemy over here. Not too sure. Okay, alright, so they're actually going to still jump into this. I don't know about this aggression from Team Alpaca, but let's see how it all works out. The camp is going to be leashed, by the way. So the camp was denied. Okay, it works out really good for Team Alpaca. They delay out the enemy's side getting the camp. They push in through mid. Almost take down one of the towers. Meanwhile, Falstad's trying to float his way up to top. Throws out a Hammerang. Gets a few stacks. Did go into Hammer Gains level 4 for the sustainability. Garrosh gets a toss onto the Johanna. She activates Iron Skin. And Lucio will be the first one to go down. First kill over to the side of Team Dequaza. Leap of Faith comes through, and Johanna's saved. And regeneration globes are ready for Gul'dan. 27 stacks for the Falstad, 2 stacks on Piercing Light for the Anduin, no sub done for Johanna. And now this camp will be actually grabbed here on the left-hand side. Garrosh is looking to step. He's looking for a toss target. He does land the Groundbreaker. The Orc's able to Wraith walk out. Misha with the charge immediately onto Madara. Madara does go down. First kill over to the right-hand side as they take a second kill into Johanna. The gems, they'll be zoned. They be zoned. Misha, no, Gamer Boy tried to step in. Garrosh activates Indomitable. Misha is going to go down. Tower shot will take out Garrosh. The greed! Lucio pushes off and he picks up those gems. Okay, it's not that big of a deal, but still. Bit of trading right there as we do get Falstad pushing bottom lane. 33 stacks on his level 1, so he's got that extra 15%. Gul'dan already done with his level 1. He'll continue with the drain build with the health funnel level 4. Actually, Sylvanas going into the Festering Wounds level 7 as well for that triple mark onto the enemies with their Banshee's Curse. And that synergizes well with the Overwhelming Affliction. Enemy heroes with 3 stacks of Banshee's Curse are slowed by 15%, and Sylvanas' basic attacks against slowed enemy heroes deal 1% of their maximum health as damage. Man, that space between the 1 and percent sign is just so good to see. It's kerning for you all. Dayquaza drops the Drain Hope, and he's able to sustain in this team fight. I thought that Leoric would have been taken down. Unfortunately for the members of Team Alpaca, nope. Leoric, though, is actually going to fall this time. Unable to back away quick enough. He will lose some gems with some Lazy Hydra. Good to see you, dude. Hammering from Falstad, getting tons of damage onto Sylvanas as 44 stacks have been achieved by him. 9 regeneration globes for Rexar, Misha on the Hunter-Gatherer, and Leoric cheats a little bit of death. He'll respawn in front of the fort front gate, and we get our red Webweavers descending for the side of Team Alpaca. Oh, Ghastly Reach, Hopelessness. Okay. Oh no, Leoric, not like this! That is unfortunate. Leoric will go down. Webweavers are summoned. Sylvanas gets great clear into this top lane quite quickly. She also has that unstable poison level 4. Falstad trying to push up here as best as he can. Barrel rolls in. Doesn't land a hammering onto Sylvanas, but still gets some good damage out of that. Indomitable activated by Garrosh here in the mid lane. Peeking down into bottom. Rexar and Misha put some hurt onto Dayquaza, who looks like he tapped well, but now the rotation down here, there's going to be a Wraith walk out from Leoric. Lucio amps things up. Skull Missile pokes out, and Misha does go down. Iron Skin activated by our Johanna. She backs away. Falstad flies down to bottom lane, and he's got Gust available. Unfortunately, unable to get the angle that he was hoping for. Decimate Garrosh, Boars for the Rexar, High Five Lucio, and a Horrified Gul'dan. And the members of Team Dayquaza will pick up their 10 talent here in just a moment. Leoric will make his rotation into top, grab some of these gems and soak for experience, if you will. Wailing Arrow, Blessed Shield, Endurance of Hate, Light Bomb, and the Entomb. Need another cup of tea or something. Falstad scouts out. Yeah, Falstad's going to be discovered in the bush right there by that Divine Star. Endurance of Hate goes fishing. No connection onto him. 50-second cooldown. Garrosh with the Decimate. There's an ally toss on to Lucio as they try and take down Dark, but the Leap of Faith from Anduin will be in play just in time. Big damage onto Misha. She will be falling. We have an Entomb from Leoric. Wailing Arrow inside of that, but no one to be found. We have a Gust out from Falstad. After the Horrified did get a really good pull, it's just the Light Bomb was being gusted away. But here comes Lucio jumping into this corridor. Johanna will be the one to fall. Nicely done, Team Alpaca. Looking like they're in control of this map number 2. Looking to not get knocked out of this tournament. Mid fort does go down. Falstad pushes up top lane. Leoric in bottom is going to back away. What was that Gust? Well, I mean, they wanted to avoid the Light Bomb. I get why they did the Gust. It just was unfortunate that they had such a good Horrify off of that, and the Light Bomb got casted right as the enemy was walking into their face. Red Webweavers, though, will descend once again, and the nice thing for Falstad is Gust is off of cooldown. Low cooldown. easily able to get it out again. Gul'dan, Horrify, about to be off a cooldown. 10 seconds to go. If I place the order all at once, it's canceled, but if I split the order, it takes it weird. Huh. It's like a credit card thing, maybe? I don't know. Oh, as long as you accessed that through my link and did everything through my link, then easy GG. Kickbacks for Bandit. Madara jumping in and out here, trying to get some poke damage onto this Web Weaver and such. The Orc in bottom lane is clearing out the objective, but Falstead is poking onto him with hammerings. Top lane fort has fallen. 5-2 in kills. Sidewall being worked on here by Misha. Groundbreaker over the wall. Gul'dan throws a little drain back onto Johanna, but she's doing just fine. Top lane Web Weaver cleared out. Falstead still getting some siege in bottom lane. Opens up the gate a little bit more. Now are they going for boss? They do have the 13 talent tier advantage. Johanna showing in top lane. Okay, we're just jumping between visions really quickly. Johanna's on the trajectory for this, but I don't know if you really want to be doing this right now. Shield glare over the wall, onto the Bless Hammer scout out. It's even 13 talent here, and boss actually will be leashed to full. Falstad pushing bottom lane. Falstad doing the global duties. All right, forget what. Thank you, I appreciate it. It usually takes a couple days for the stats to go through on my side of things, so I'll probably check it sometime this week. And then if it doesn't go through, then I'll reach out to my dude and see what we do from there. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. That'd probably be the best way to do it, but as I said, I'll check it. It takes a couple days for it to usually go through. It's from my experience, it's not like immediate, but things could have changed. Falstad, by the way, still pushing bottom. Still pushing bottom. Bless shield from the Johanna coming through. Falstad, is he flying in? Yes, he is. Misha's the one to go down. Does he have a gust? He does have a gust. It's gonna push Johanna only, and the fight was already over, so I mean, it doesn't really work out, but it still kind of works out overall. Entomb onto Parnax here. Garrosh getting really low. He's going to try and survive with some self-healing. It's just not enough. Lucia did amp it up as well. Now Light Bomb onto Anduin. He's unable to connect onto anyone with that. Lucia with the push-off through the enemy heroes. He does have that heavy casters. The level 16 rolls through on the right-hand side. High Wraith getting really low on this Rexar, able to tap the well. Madara trying to pop off right now with this Mephisto, but no level 16, no extra damage with the static field, right? I think it's the level 16. That's a big one for Mephisto, if I remember right. Oh, Gul'dan. Oh, Gul'dan. Oh, no, 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 not like this. That is so much dropped, and with a triple kill, there's a call to go bottom lane. Lucio with the push-off and Rexar with the last auto. More to be lost. I mean, literally one gem is needed for a turn-in, but I feel like we're about to see this game end. No, we're not. Bottom lane keep goes down, but they don't dangle and angle to go for core damage. I mean, death timers are relatively low. Okay, Leoric respawns, dies. I guess he's getting trait value. Lucio gonna hearth out. We have Falstad pushing up top lane. Mephisto with the Durance of Hate over the wall. High five coming out rapidly from Lucio right there. Falstad flies down into the mid lane. It doesn't like the computer you're trying to buy. Well, if there's still problems, like tomorrow, send me a message and I can ask what's going on. I can let the Corsair people know that there's something wrong on their website. Push shot from Lucio. Dark is going to be going down. Falstad on the left-hand side is going to be able to get some decent damage. The Gul'dan's thrown in. He lands the drain. Madara tries to jump back with some counter damage and is going to be able to get the reset into Gul'dan, but Madara now is getting really low. The Durns of Fate connects onto one, but Lucio finds the kill. It's going to be the first of the day. Falstad moves to core. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a best of 5 that is going to be, well, we got a series on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. We got a 1-1 score in this best of 5. We're guaranteed at least 2 more maps coming up. GG well played. Over to the side of Team Hopaka, rallying here in map number 2. Now, I say this, and this is getting kind of awkward because Falstad's getting really low. The death timers are starting to get closer to respawn time. Hopaka does not go down, but Sylvanas, will she jump in? No. 20% has been removed from the core. Webweavers actually did get summoned. I completely missed this. Okay. No Ares Gust and Flow Rider. I guess there's no Ares Gust at level 16, just only Flow Rider. And does have the Crippling Hammer for the extra slow, so I do see the reasoning. It's just Ares Gust is going to give you faster cooldown and activation for the Tailwind. But either way, I assume it's Wind Tunnel Falstad. We've got level 20s here. There's a toss onto Leoric. Bless Shield from Johanna was utilized. Dayquaza getting really low. Durance of Fate is massive. The Entomb comes through as well. Leoric is going to be dropping first. Big decimates from Garrosh as this is Falstad finding the triple kill. He's going to fly out as well, and that will be again for the side of Team Hopaka. 21-6 in kills. Falstad with the quadra kill. And this is going to be the end of map number 2, actually. GG, well played. Okay. That was a completely different game from Team Hopaka. Like, Team Dayquaza looked so strong in map number 1 on Braxis Holdout. And this right here was dominant, to say the least, from Team Hopaka. So, it's not going to be a one-sided series, at least after that last map. Welcome back into Banshee Cup GSL Bracket A, the final best of 5 for the GSL Bracket A. Winner of this series goes to the playoffs on May 4th. Loser of this, that's the end of Banshee Cup Season 2. Next weekend we do have GSL Bracket B, so we will be doing that. Also next weekend we have Chef Baja on Sunday. The reason being is because Saturday is 3 best of 5s, which is a decent amount of time, and then Sunday will be only 2 best of 5s, so I thought that'd be perfect. We can do a cooking stream right after. A Nubarak will be the first ban. This is the Meta Madness style of draft. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 5. So we've had 2 maps so far. 20 heroes are unavailable. The bans at the top of the screen do not add to that list, only pertain to the current map draft. Cho is banned away from Garden of Terror, and Team Dayquaza just do not like to have fun, apparently. Anubarak also removed, Hogger gone, Maiev priority, maybe? Junkrat, I think, is still up and available, so... Wait, was Junkrat played? The games, we've only done 2 best of 5s today, right? This is the second best of 5, but the games just start to blur together. No, Junkrat has not been played yet in this series. Another target ban onto Whitemane, an immediate first pick Hanzo.
Redemption.
I heard next season they're pushing the start time back even earlier. You're gonna have to wake up at 3 a.m. Don't. I have 2 more weekends of having to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. 4 more 4:30 in the mornings, and then we can get to like a semi-normal stream schedule on the weekend again. I don't mind waking up. It's just so hard to get up. It's just such a hard shift in my schedule, and it's only like a 2-hour difference. It's just that 2-hour difference is just absolutely just ruins my sleep schedule. But either way, ETC Tyrande on the right. We'll have a Hanzo first pick on the left. Rob Paris gets me all the time with that. Rob Paris will come into chat and he'll be like, "Yeah, we're gonna change the start. We're gonna change the start time again."
Welcome.
Jason, thank you for another raid. That's very generous of you, bud. Thanks for thinking of us, and thanks for bringing your friends over here. Hope you had a good little stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hanzo, Malfurion, Yrel on the left-hand side for Garden of Terror. Is there a concern for Stitches? Is there a worry about a Stitches Hook Gorge situation? No, they're more worried about Tyrael. Last playing Dungeons and Dragons. Ooh, nice. Very nice. So, ETC Tyrande. What do you want to pair into this? You could prioritize a solo laner. Globals are pretty much all gone. Abathur is up and available. It's gonna be the Zeratul ban. Okay. Do you remember this game? It's a pretty good game. It's one of my favorites. It's what I've based my entire career off of. And continue to work hard at. I just don't. I don't even know what they want to go into with this. Single target deletion. Single target deletion. Tracer with Malfurion still up. That's a good point. Tracer could be grabbed here. Tyrael was already banned, but you could pick up something like a Mei. I feel like they want something to push back this burst or... Oh, Medivh wouldn't be bad, honestly, but it's kind of weird. The reason I was thinking Medivh is because you have that force of will for when Varian charges in. You've got the Lunar Flare from Tyrande into the burst of Chromie, so I was wondering if maybe they want some burst protection. Not going to be the case, and we have one more pick. Is it a Hypercarry Chromie? I'd like to see some sort of auto attacker here with the side of Team Hopaka. Even Lunara would be good for Vision. They're gonna go a second support, so Hypercarry Chromie. I don't think it's a Twin Blades Varian. I think it's like an offlane ETC taunt Varian. Interesting. They seem to be wanting keeping someone very still for Chromie. Yeah, I would agree with that statement. All right, just double checking that the sides are correct when I make the gamble here. Rich predictions up and available. Thank you, Ashmento. We're gonna get into this and see what's gonna happen. Sorry, everyone. I meant to grab a cup of tea after that last game, but I completely forgot, so that's okay. Left side of the map, we've got Team Dayquaza. Dayquaza on Yrel, Madara, Hanzo. Alien will be your Mei, Dark Thrall, and Gamerboy with the Malfurion. Right side of the map, it's going to be Team Hopaka. Mario will be the Brightwing, oh my god, the Chromie. Different high-pitched voice. High Wraith is your ETC. Parnax is going to be on that variant. Hopaka playing Stukov, and a B-stepping Hunter Orc playing Tyrande. All right, let's see it. Let's see it, Hunter Orc.
2, 1. Go on now, fight.
Oh, Sentinel hits. GG, well played. Go next. GG, well played. Go to the next game. 2 Sentinels hit. Should have gone into Ranger level 1 instead of that Lunar Blaze, but no, the Lunar Blaze is going to give like a 30% range increase. as well as you get some extra damage, but the range increase is pretty much the big factor on that. Rel jumps in, met by a power slide of ETC. Lurking arm from Stukov gets great damage. No low blow level 1, gonna be fetid touch. Chromie once again the first time. Lion's Maw on our Varian. Hanzo with simple geometry. Rolling Thunder on the Thrall. We've got a Heat Transfer May, Dauntless Urel, and of course Emerald Dreams for the Malfurion. Lag spikes from me? Was stream wobbly or something, or what happened? Or are you saying that the Sentinel hit because of the lag spike? Dequaza looking to invade here. Varian floating above. He's not a real boy just yet. There's going to be the event. Okay, time stop. No extra value. It's at Horror Anomaly level 4, level 2. And the camp will not be stolen away. May is dead. May is dead. First blood goes over to Team Holpaka, who will not lose their camp out. It looked good to you? Okay, okay. I never know. When it comes to mountain internet, sometimes it's not very nice to us. Time stop on to 2. Lunar Flare to follow up. Oh, you had lag, but you couldn't tell if it was you or me. I mean, it's safe to assume it's usually me. Uh-oh! Chromie's going to be going down here. She's actually going to move to the left-hand side, create a little bit of space for the allies to back away. But with 2 healers nearby, it's kind of funny that Chromie still died. Granted, it was 4 heroes slapping the face of Chromie.
The first seed is granted. Gather it, would you? I would so hate for you to not be first.
Varian charges in. Taunt is the level 10 for him, but it's on a 10-second cooldown currently. Full scatter build from Hanzo. Blizzard following up the root from Malfurion, but no actual root onto Stukov from that one. After calling multiple Spectrum local guys like every day for 2 weeks straight, all of a sudden it did start working again. So I think they finally either heard my messages or got fed up with my messages. Or actually the latter, which is probably the truth. The work order that they placed to go fix whatever issue there was at the node probably actually got fulfilled. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that they probably didn't drop everything to fix my specific internet. I had assumed they put in a work order and it finally got fulfilled. But every time I see a Spectrum truck in my city, I get nervous. Especially when I see a Spectrum truck on my street. I'm like, oh no. No, not like this. Fed up, more likely. Well, I mean, quite literally, they gave me their number on to basically get things fixed properly and faster. And I'm doing air quotes with faster. The reason being, by the way, because I would just call customer service because that was the only thing I could do. And I would call customer service, I'd get an appointment, dude comes out. Literally, I'm on a first-name basis with a lot of the dudes. There's one guy that always came to my house, and he literally would, like, be at the front door, and he goes, upload issues? And I'd be like, yeah, and he goes, So he would come into the house, check all my stuff, check the box outside, check the line to the office, all that stuff. Everything was good. So then he would say, there's nothing at your house. We have to call the people on the other end of things. And then, of course, it was typically the node. The thing with Spectrum is that if I have an issue and Adam comes to my house on the 1st of the month and then Mark comes to my house on the 12th of the month, Adam, as an employee for Spectrum, gets his work account. There's like a negative mark on his work account, a ding if you call it. But there's nothing that he could have done at my house to fix the issue. But he gets punished for Spectrum still having bad service to me. So what ended up happening is, after I had a tech come to my house every day for a week, the local manager was like, hey, here's my number. When there's issues, call me. And actually a couple of the different technicians did that. So You know, they told me to do it. They told me to do it, so I'm going to call them. I once got transferred 16 times on one call just to add a second internet line to the house. God, that's wild. 1-1 in seeds currently for these teams here on Garden of Terror, map number 3 in our best of 5 series. We got a temporal loop onto Dark right now, who's going to throw a Frostwolf out into the enemy. No Frostwolf pack stackage. A very low mana Chromie and a very low health pool Chromie is going to try and back away, but she's stuck against the wall. May body blocking, Tyrande Lunar Flare connecting onto her, but the Cryo Freeze will deny some of that damage. Taunt onto Dayquoise as they're looking at Hunter Orkin. We have an Ice Wall and a 65 HP Tyrande. I don't think she lives here, and she will not. Dragon Arrow going wide because European Dragon Arrows never miss. Oh wait, it's Madara. Now someone's going to make a dumb comment. Even though EU players miss arrows all the time, since it's Madara and he's NA, someone's going to be like, haha, NA arrow. So I know the Spectrum guy.
Gather that seed.
Summon a Spectrum guy. No. Oh, okay, yeah. It's a good thing to be able to do, is to be able to summon the workers from Spectrum via your phone, rather than having to go through customer service. Tyrande goes down. Madara looking for a channel. Sonic Arrow for the vision on the right-hand side. Tens, as I mentioned, were already here for both sides. We'll take a look at those in a moment. Dark being slowed. Good Soothing Mist activated, or excuse me, good Nature's Cure. Opaka trying to go for the channel. Delayed out once by a Scatter Arrow. Seems like there's another delay with a Blizzard. Ardent Defender, Dragon's Arrow, Tranquility, Sundering, and Ice Wall for the May. On the opposing side, it's Starfall, Flailing Swipe, Stage Dive, Temporal Loop, and a Charge Varian, as we do get a trade into... No, it's going to be a double kill for the side of Team Hopaka. They get the Urel and they get May. They're going to get Gamer Boy as well. Starfall has a 20% slow. If you're like, why would she use that? 20% slow. Closes the distance on Malfurion, guarantees the kill. 80-second cooldown for a triple kill. Well, I guess the third kill. Not bad. I take that. I take that heroic burn.
Another seed is about to sprout, heroes. Are you ready for it?
Okay, so Garden Terror could be summoned over to the side of Team Hopaka. High Wraith chilling in top lane, has Stage Dive off of cooldown. Big ol' Face Melt pushing back the wave as ETC manages the minions first. With Varian going charge at level 10, I'm assuming he'll go Juggernaut 13. Mortal Wound wouldn't be too bad just to have that healing denial. Shattering Throw... Actually, Shattering Throw could be considered as well.
That seed is ready for gathering.
But
I suggest you do it now.
I feel like it's just going to be, it's going to be 4%. I mean, why not? I mean, you have the... Every 4 seconds you can charge and deal 4% of the maximum HP. Tron also picks up the Huntress Fury at 7, but she just gets the Ranger's Mark just now at level 13. You got the Virulent Reaction. May is going to be hit with it. May literally came into poke as Hanzo throws a Dragon's Arrow. It's actually May who's not going to be the one going down. Blizzard locks Mariel in place. Dark is going to be... They're trying to take down Chromie, but it's still May to go down. Thrall to be picked off as well. And this is not what they were expecting. Urel's already hecked off and gone to bottom lane. Urel is already hecked off, and she's like, okay, I'm going to go get a bottom lane fort by myself. Y'all can poke at the objective phasing. 15 stacks on the Lunar Blaze for Tyrande out of the 30. So she's at, what, 75% extra damage. Mid lane, Malfurion throws a Root out. Varian has Taunt up and available. The Overgrowth Plant is here, but immediately cleared out. Chromie throwing out a Time Trap, which will tank a few tower shots. Bottom fort on the right did go down. Bottom fort on the left should be taken out here as well. Top fort goes down to Stukov in the Garden Terror. Mid Garden Terror is cleared away. Lunar Flare connecting onto May here. Bottom fort did go down. Massive wave in top still with the camp on top of the Garden Terror. And with Thrall going into top, yeah, so they're gonna get this fort here in mid lane while top is being cleared out. Really good calls coming out from Team Hopaka. Lunar Flare onto Gamer Boy. Virulent reaction, but he's by that fort front gate, so it's no big deal for Malfurion. ETC face melt. Flailing swipes push back the enemy. Dragon's Arrow connects. Ice Wall as well. Tyranda's deleted. She throws down the Starfall to try and help out. It's not going to be enough. Varian just, he's like, maybe I can get Madara? No. He can just, he can create a little bit of space for some allies to back away, but this will be a triple kill to the side of Team Dayquaza. Map number 3, best of 5 series. Hyray's in this flank position, but I think he's just chilling. Oh, now he's going to get a power slide. A little bit of harassment on Dayquaza with those auto attacks. Sundering from Thrall is, oh no, Hopaka, no, not like this. ETC was like, oh, I'll harass the Yrel, and the enemy team was like, cool, we're gonna kill your Stukov. Delayed out death timer, or staggered death timer if you will. Mid fort does go down. First structure to fall, actually second structure to fall on the side of Team Hopaka. $16 Talenteer almost here. Camp will be grabbed for mid lane. Top lane fort does go down, and pretty much parity on the map. ETC is going to split Soak in bottom lane, try and push things up for his allies. Tyrande Sentinel being thrown out. Level 16 here for the right as well. Imposing Presence, Banner of Dalaran, Shifting Sands, Celestial Attunement. Stukov holding level 16. Waiting to see. Corsair hates you and canceled all your orders? Huh. That's really weird. I will, after this game, I'll send a message to my Corsair rep and ask if he knows anything what's going on. Sorry about that, forget what. That's a bummer. I appreciate you trying. Camp being fought over right now as the Sundering comes out from Thrall. May's the one who's deleted. Meanwhile, Dark is trying to get some decent damage into the backline. It just doesn't work out for him, and that will be a kill onto Thrall. Varian charging onto Madara. The stage dive from ETC will connect onto this Malfurion, and now he drops a root, but can Malfurion get away in time? Varian's here to body block, and the answer is no. Seed is up and available with a triple kill achieved. This is going to be a massive amount of damage through the bottom lane. Taunt from Varian into the Lunar Flare. Madara goes down. Was there something double AA? Still have siege through bottom lane. That's Ardent Defender called out in time. Lurking Arm from Stukov. Yrel's going to heal up a bit, but she's got the temporal loop on her, and I think she was stuck in a loop as well. Lunar Flare gets the snipe onto Yrel. Might have actually been the owl right there, but doesn't matter. Thrall Malfurion for the defense. ETC stage dive. Brilliant reaction on the right-hand side. Gamer Boy getting low on this Malfurion. Lunar Flare from Tyrande coming through. That is going to be an achieved team kill, as Team Hopaka are going to take map number 3 in this best of 5 series, and they are one win away from making their way into the playoffs and knocking Team Dayquaza out of the tournament completely. Exclamation owl. What ends up happening, forget what? Do you, like, you put in the order, it says it goes through, and then it cancels it like a few minutes later? Sorry, I need to get the Corsair link really quickly. It says it is on the Corsair. Okay, okay. So a viewer's trying to order some stuff via my link, and the order keeps canceling on them after payment and such. Is there something wrong with my link or the site? I'll give them my link. Already figured out what went wrong on my bank side. Okay. I am back. I have made it back. Okay, that's no big deal. Alright, so what have we missed? What have we missed so far in the draft? It is going to be Cho'Gall banned away, Bala banned away, Dragonshire is our map number 4. Best of 5 series with a Hogger White main ban. We'll see a Nubrak, Junkrat, Chen picked up on the left-hand side. Gonna need a healer here. Ooh, sorry. Shivers. He's back! Got myself some soda water. Karazim removed. Maybe there's a Deathwing to be considered here? Yeah, Zagara is actually really, really popular in Dragonshire. Yeah, Dragonshire Zagara is very popular, especially when we get into these map 4s, because, as I keep mentioning, it's the Meta Madness style of draft, so there's 30 heroes unavailable, plus the other 6 at the top of the screen. So early Zagaras have not been too crazy imperiously banned away. The members of Team Dayquaza, they... Wait, no. This was, the Imperius play was not by them. But, I mean, Imperius does work out with their composition, for sure. The Imperius...
Because he paid me a freaking fortune, you moron.
Jason! Bud! Thank you.
You got paid?
No message, but thank you very much for that. That is going to put us to 93 subs, I believe. 93 sub points. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. I want a map 5, but I don't want Cho'Gall banners to win. Lily could not be bad. Might not be bad for Dayquaza's team. Lily and Chen is a combo, but I mean, there still is like Morales, Ariel. There's still a lot of healers that. Forget what with the magic ball, with the crystal ball. Crystal ball for... Okay. Thank you again, Jason. That's super generous, but I appreciate that greatly. Thanks for supporting the stream and keeping our sub goals and stuff pushed up. All right, Zagara, Mal'Ganis, Deckard, Samuro, Abathur last pick for Dragonshire. Abathur Samuro is annoying. Oh, what is it? We pick Hammer. What happened? What happened? The person who DC'd was the one who said we pick Hammer. All right, there must be some sort of issue, so they're gonna like restart, and then we don't have to go through the entire draft. Okay. Interesting. God, I'm so excited. I'm gonna movie night tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today though. I don't really have a lot of food in the house. It's a DC, not a Deckard Cain. Oh, either way. I need to go out shopping tomorrow for food. I really do. I need to buy supplies. I need to figure out what I'm gonna make this week. I don't know what I wanna make bulk of and eat all week. I made curry a week or so ago. I'm still kind of curried out. I've had enough curry lately. I can make soup, but it's really warm outside. It's not really soup weather. Is Rob the admin today? I do believe he is. Just let him another account. Yes, that. Okay. No. What? It's forbidden. Oh, okay. You have a large pot of soup and a lot of stuff you want to buy. Tuna salad, egg salad. I don't like either of those. I don't like any of those. Chili? As I said, it's getting warm outside. Chili's more like winter weather food for me. Make egg salad when there's like half left, you add tuna. I've never been an egg salad or tuna salad guy. Nah. Verboten? What is verboten? I agree, Bandit. Forbidden, especially by authority. Huh.
Verboten.
Today I learned. Okay. So we're just waiting to figure out what's going on with this admin stuff. If all heroes you can play are banned, you are forfeited. You have to make sure that you have enough heroes to play in the tournament. I don't care about forfeit. Maybe we can pick something else. Can we get an admin? I guess we have Samuro on Burial's account. Sorry, seems like. Okay, very weird. I feel like I should just buy a bunch of chicken. I should just buy and grill some chicken. Go to the grocery store tomorrow, buy chicken, season it overnight, cook it on Tuesday after stream, and then tomorrow eat something from the grocery store, like hot dogs or something like that. We're going through the entire draft again. I don't think we are. They're probably gonna kill the draft. I assume they'll kill the draft. We'll see here in a second. Are we really going through the entire draft again? I guess so. Okay. You told me to grill chicken last week. Yes, you did. But also last week, I was depressed and I had zero desire to eat any food. So when I went to the grocery store, I bought nothing really. I bought eggs, bread, butter, and that was it. I had zero desire to eat or cook or do anything. So I just didn't. So that's why I was like, well, maybe I do chicken because still haven't done it. That wasn't the other ban. It's gonna rue up the site data. Okay. chicken tiga. Shredded in sauce made with tomatoes, chipotle, chilies, adobo, and onion. I feel like I have to skip a couple things because that'll make my stomach hurt, but that does sound good. That does sound pretty good. Eggs, bread, and butter sounds like Snowpocalypse supplies. Yeah, it's like I consistently eat like an egg a day, and I usually give a little bit to Bandit as well because it's good for him. So, and you gotta have butter. Alrighty, everybody. With everything figured out, we are going to Dragonshire. So, chat, this could be the final map of the day. This could be the final map of the day. And with that, I heavily encourage you to get some big gambles in. Let's get a nice big gamble day. Maybe Forget What can win his 35,000 points back. French toast. French toast is really good. Yeah, I don't have milk, but I could buy some. All right. Big gambles. Come on, chat. Let's get it. Here we go. Map number 4. We're hoping for a map 5, but we'll see what ends up happening here as we do get into into Dragonshire. Parnex is playing Mal'Ganis for Team Hopaka. Hunter Orc on this Deckard. High Wraith Samuro. No, Hopaka Samuro. High Wraith on Hammer. And Zagara will be played by Muriel. On the... I forgot to introduce the other team. Team Dayquaza has a Chen played by Dayquaza. Elian on the Anubarak. Dark Tracer. Gamerboy on Lily. And Madara to play Junkrat. Storm Stout Secret Recipe. Chen heals for 3.5% of his maximum health when his basic abilities hit an enemy hero. You're all in for Zagara? Let's go. We got 63,000 plus on Team Hopaka to take this series in a 3-1. Any believers on that Game 5? Any Dayquaza believers? Any Lily believers? Any Fast Feet believers? Or is it just Sergeant Hammer OP? Sergeant Hammer, by the way, Advanced Artillery level 1. We've got Way of Wind for Samuro, Sapphire Deckard Kane. Mal'Ganis with the time to feed. Mal'Ganis heals 73. Heals for 73 when damaging a nearby enemy hero. This can occur once every 6 seconds against each enemy hero, but also refreshes when they are slept by Night Rush. Zagara with her Corpse Feeders level 1. We'll assume she'll take Bile Drop at level 7. Extra one-timers, which is getting nerfed in our upcoming patch. It's going to be moved to 100% bonus damage. We've got Parting Gift for Tracer, which is going to be 7% Pulse Bomb channel. Bottom lane, Dayquaza is able to get behind the gate with 230 HP. Lily with the free drinks, and the Nubarak will pick up the Nerubian armor. Gotta always back to Mal'Ganis. What's up, the Boomer? How you doing today, bud? Hey, Walter. Good to see you as well. Good to see all of you in chat. Thank you. You're now 40k down? Well, maybe you'll win that back. Who knows?
Capture the shrines. Inherit the
Who knows?
and lay waste to this forsaken kingdom.
I really want a map 5. Nothing against Team Hopaka, as I always say. I just want more HOTS games for all of you lovelies at home. Alright, Setna, I'm with you, bud. Nubarak throws the burrow back onto Mal'Ganis. Not extra one timer, sorry. Taste for explosions on Junkrat. Okay. So he's going to go cannon. I'm assuming cannonballs. Usually if you're scaling up the frag launcher damage, you typically see cannonballs later on in the build, but I also assume we get to level 20. It's Dragonshire. It's very common for this map. Mal'Ganis being displaced by a concussion mine. Very nice from Madara. It just does not seem like they can confirm the kill into the Dreadlord. Chen over in the top lane threatening onto Zagara, but he's tanking too many tower shots, too many roach shots. In mid lane, Tracer is going to discover a Samuro, and I mean, she's probably got mobility to back away, so this won't be that big of a deal. Chen has the channel on top, but he's a little low right now. So is Zagara, and Chen does have self-sustain. Chen heals for 3.5% of his maximum health, so if he wants to flying kick it onto Zagara, speaking of flying kick, he did go into Deadly Strike, and flying kick no longer costs Brew. Additionally, its damage is increased by 125 125%, while Chen has shields from Fortifying Brew. Now, typically we see freshest ingredients at level 1 for Chen, so that there's that synergy with this level 4, but even then, the shields persist a few moments afterwards. They do get the kill onto Zagara. Hopaka wants to get the trade here. Chen gonna drink up some brew, he's gonna tank a lot of damage, and he taps well in time. Samuro, even his mirror images, were taking a lot of damage and had to back away. Nicely done from Daquaza, mid-maxing, limit testing with this Chen. Double down for 20k on Lopaka. The house always wins. Well, I mean, I win because you all are here, hanging out with us, enjoying the games, and having a good time. Also, if you're watching here on Twitch, be sure to drop a follow. It costs you $0. You get some channel points you can gamble away. If you want to support further, it's much appreciated. If you watch on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe so we can grow the YouTube page. We do upload all these videos on YouTube with spoiler-free additional time, as well as mid-sections edited out, so that way it's just constant game and action for all of you. Exclamation YouTube if you'd like to check it out. First Dragonite of the game goes over to the side of Team Hopaka. We have got the Tracer... No. Tracer in bottom, sorry. Gets the kill onto Zagara. I completely just missed that. I, for some reason, thought I saw the Dragonite getting a kick onto someone for a kill, but that's completely not the case. I am not as awake as I thought I was. Taster Explosions, by the way, the Dirty Trickster getting nerfed in our upcoming patch. The effect is going to have a 20-second cooldown, and I believe that's actually all that changes on that. But a bit of a nerf. 8 seconds increased cooldown. Mid lane Dragonite gets the fort front gate and some damage onto the fort. Samuro, wow, that is a what a pulse bomb skill shot. On the, I mean, I know he's got a shimmer and stuff, but like on an invisible Samuro to land that was nicely done. Doesn't get a kill, but nice to note. Nubrak burrows to the correct clone. Is he going to swap mirror images? We actually have Chen on the left-hand side trying to clear out one of the mirror images. The pulse bomb not connecting once again. We actually have Hopaka Samuro able to wind walk away. It heals up a little bit. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis. It allows a Nubrak to have a second dig on Dirty Trickster. Oh, I thought Tracer was out there. No. Cooldown is 14 seconds. So Dirty Trickster will be 20 seconds, so you still only get one. Chen flying kicks onto the Zagara. He's really isolated. Has the Wandering Keg. Gets the activation. Trying to push people back into the tower shot range, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, Cocoon. We also have Sticky Bomb. Big stay a while and listen potential right here. Nah, it's not going to work out. So, Sticky Bomb for Tracer, Riptire Junkrat, Wandering Keg we already saw, Jugs for Lili, Devouring Maw Zagara. BFG for that hammer. We also have Blade Storm Samuro. Pulse Bomb onto Pardex doesn't get the kill, but that Sticky Bomb getting tons of slow and big burst. Hammer and Samuro push up top lane. Oh, it is a dark conversion game as well for Mal'Ganis. Didn't really note that.
There must always be a Dragon Knight.
Second Dragonite phase up and available. Samuro Blade Storms the wave as Chen has jumped up here. And so far, it's only been one structure to go down, but if we take stock of the whole pack of structures, they are still fort front gate on all of them. Wow, that's actually wild. Little to no siege has been coming out from the side of Team Daquaza. And the light is starting to fade in this series here. I mean, it's feeling a little sketchy, but level 13, 16 are huge. 20 could be a big turning moment, but of course we have to get there. If structures keep falling at this rate, I don't know if we'll get to level 20. Or Blade Storm from the Samuro. Tracer just gets a bit of harassment onto him. Anub'arak able to walk away. Chen denies the Dragonite for mid lane as he has the Sunshine, but he's gonna need to deal with this wave that Samuro's pushed up. Samuro will have that channel on the Sunshine here. Tracer looking for a flank, but she will be scouted out by the creep of Zagara. Currently have Chen on his way down here. Big Pulse Bomb. Stay well and listen. Denied by the Cocoon. BFG comes through. Tracer recalls away from the Devouring Maw. The Jugs from Lily are activated. Concussion Mine onto the old man. And, well, enjoy your Werther's Originals because that's going to be a kill onto Deckard as he is sent to the retirement home for some delicious hard candy. But Samuro in mid lane will get the Dragonite. Right? Aren't those the butterscotch candies? Werther's Originals? Or am I thinking of something else? I feel like I'm wrong. Alright, so... this is going to be Hydraless Transfusion. Corrosive Saliva is level 16. Cigar with a bit of Banelings being thrown out. Junkrat trying to clear mid. He's got 52 stacks currently on that level 4 Taste for Explosions. Mal'Ganis with some Fell Claws slowing down Lily. Her fast feet are active. Trying to back away. They are? Alright, cool.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Kick into the wall onto Lily. Pulse Bomb. Connects onto our Mal'Ganis. Little Wandering Keg. Deckard Cain smashed up against the wall. Riptire from Junkrat denied by that kick from Dragonite. A Nubrak falls to the old man. Ancient Blessings activated. Dayquaza, he still falls. Chen takes down Chen. This is looking not too good for our blue squad. Hammer hovering in. Widowmine's thrown into the keep as well. Wave is arriving. Tracer looking for a flank. Concussion Mine goes out from Junkrat. Might have been Siege Tactics activated there to deny that. A Nubrak goes in for the Burrow Charge, looking for the old man. The focus is on to the Zagara player once again. Pulse Bomb connects onto her. Good healing from Deckard Cain, but it's not going to be enough. Tracer takes down Zagara. Deckard Cain with the Ancient Blessings active. That's that golden hue underneath his body there. It's going to expire soon. And the old man is going to be taken down once again. Concussion Mine finds more displacement. And a Wandering Keg may set up a triple kill here. Concussive Blast, Night Rush. Hammer's going to answer back with a BFG immediately. Stagger for Dayquaza as he drinks up some brew. Currently have a Nubrak with the Burrow Charge. Use the Impale to slow down this Mal'Ganis. Pulse Bomb onto him. Has a slow as well. Flying kick in from Chen. They really want to take down this Mal'Ganis. The Parting Gift. The Chen, he wants the flying kick, but he can't get it. He does not take down Mal'Ganis. Camp will be stolen away. Hammer's going to hammer onto the enemy team here, but won't be able to get any sort of kills. And that double kill is a big moment for Team Dayquaza. They are losing on this map, structurally, yes. But 16s are here. Endless nades for Junkrat. Hopaka, Hopaka, Hopaka. Going to fall. Chen finds that kill. A staggered death as Deckard Cain is going to be respawning, as well as the Zagara. Oh, please take us to a map 5. Madara, come on.
Remind this kingdom of his strength.
Honestly, Dayquaza on this Chen is actually making some massive plays for the team. The Wandering Kegs have been amazing. Nubrak is doing great work too. I mean, it's a team effort, obviously, but it's Dayquaza's, I think, is leaning towards the MVP for me so far on this map. A lot of priority onto the Zagara player. 4 kills. I feel like there might be a bit of a targeting right there. Deckard Cain with a slow. No one's on the Sun or Moonshine, so this will be Dragonite over the side of Team Dayquaza. I mean, this is a nice pickup for them. Okay, so what's the game plan? Pushes 5 in the bottom lane. Split and do a 1-4 with the Dragonite mid. Looks like it's going to be a 2-3. Nubrak anchoring between mid to bottom. He does have Beetles to summon, so the siege in bottom lane can be bolstered. Bottom fort does go down. Samuro's going to do the macro play. I thought I heard a Wandering Keg, but I apparently did not. It's still on off cooldown. Blade Storm from Samuro. That wave and camp gets pushed up into top. Dragonite. Well, they've gotten a fort in bottom lane. Mid lane's been opened up a little bit. Junkrat maneuvers his way to top. He does have that level 13 Ripper Air, so he's got a little global factor from that one. Pick me up for the Lili. Healing Brew healing for heroes is increased by 33% if they're under 50% HP. Blade Storm from Samuro gives him some armor. Ancient Blessings activated. Cleanse onto a Nubarak from that good to go, or let's go. If they win, they get the bounty. That is true. Lili Chen is a bounty. Samuro and Zagara take down a Nubarak. That's huge right there. Mal'Ganis goes in further. Stay well and listen finds the Tracer. She's able to blink away immediately. Some Banelings thrown out. Samuro working his way into this bottom lane. Oh, is there any way to deal with this Sergeant Hammer right now? Junkrat can poke out here and there. We're about a level and a half for the side of Team DeQuaza to get to their 20s. And half a level to go about for level 20 on the right-hand side. Tracer's getting Hopaka whittled down here. He's going to blink in and try and take down the Samuro. Won't be able to do so with the help of Lili. DeQuaza on the left-hand side avoids the root. He did activate his Elusive Brawler level 7 there. I heard a concussion mine going out. Wandering Keg activated by the Chen. Going to try and split the enemy team here. Nah, he actually just has to disengage with this. I thought he was going to be able to get a peel onto the enemy, but no. Riptire pushes back the Siege Giants. Nubarak has respawned, so the defense has been in play. 20 Talented, though, here on the right-hand side. We also will see Windstrider, Ultra Capacitors, bottom lane keep falling, Respect the Elderly, Alone in the Dark, and Pack Instinct for Zagara. They want to go for core. They want to end right here with their 20 Talented advantage. Samuro on the right has the Blade Storm active. Mal'Ganis tanking a tower shot or two. Death timers are fairly long here. If this core siege goes awry, Team Hopaka might be losing this map. Nice siege tactics activated. Lili activates her jugs. We have a ton of damage onto a Nubarak. Stay while and listen onto Tracer. Respect the Elderly as she's going to be cleansed by Lili. Currently have her blinking away with like no HP. Gamer Boy does go down. Devouring Maw will connect. A Nubarak to fall. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be the beginning of the end. Team DeQuaza. DeQuaza doing his best to just live, but it's not enough. Hammer already setting up to start dealing damage to the core. Madara and Dark to defend here, and this is going to be a monumental defense if they can do it, but the core shielding's already dropped. Junkrat continuing to throw grenade after grenade into Hammer. There's going to be a Riptire out from him, and this does look like a Blade Storm will not take down Madara. Hammer goes down to Tracer, but it doesn't matter. Mal'Ganis is on core. Tracer will fall, and GG, well played. Team Hopaka move to the playoffs starting May 4th. And that is Team DeQuaza out of the tournament. All right, payout's been made.